Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another video in my Detectives Club Gallery of Shadows playthrough. The second game in the new series by Domini games. It's time to take a look at the bonus chapter. We managed to finish off the main chapter. And, I don't know, we didn't stop the gallery owner. But we did get our hands on the fraud. And we actually found the treasure, which were behind all the paintings and stuff like that. So let's see what we can do in the bonus chapter, shall we? So sit back and relax.
I know Victor's guilt hasn't been proven, but he's back in town. Please be extremely cautious.
No, it can't be.
Look what I found under the floorboards this morning.
This is your late father's suitcase, but why was it hidden? If only George was here, he might have had a theory.
Why would Dad bury something like this? I have to find out what's inside.
Mr. Hastings is back in town. And my late dad hid something under the floorboards. Interesting. Anyway, we got some seals here and there. Let's just pick those up. Up to 109, I think. Looks like someone is still running up here. Mr. Harding. Open sesame. No. Fine, this lock is begging to be picked. We can go down into the family room. Looks like the mouse is playing with trains. Every story's got a track, yeah. Maybe this little train got somewhere to be. Let's fix the rails. Stuck. Tap on it. Yeah, I know. You usually don't get these tutorials in the bonus chapter, but okay. Got a ballerina figure. Another seal. Alright. Let's see what these pesky ants are going to do. Alright, mates. Time to relocate. There's a sweet new property up for grabs. I just have to find it first. Alright, let's check this over here. I got a plate. We need one more. Some feathers. Well, look at that. He's missing a partner. Not anymore. Alright, thanks for the dance. Got the railroad. Track. What's up here? Who needs a ladder when you got a childhood engineering and questionable aim? That's true. The board's staring at me like it's got answers. Let's see what happens if I play along. With what do you shoot at it again? Feathers? No. Maybe a bit too lightweighted. That was the ants, okay. Well, look who just came out here. Proper British manners, I suppose. Dress smart, get armed. Right, where's your hat wear then? Is that a lockpick? It sure is. Let's see what is in this suitcase then. A hidden object scene. Would you look at that? It's filled to the brim with stuff. So we got a narrative story. Dad always carried a lighter. He said it was the only thing that saved him when the suspect jumped out of the dark with a knife. Interesting. Do we have any notes? No. Anyway, let's take the knife. With the lighter first. He taught me to look at the details. He would sit at his desk, take out his magnifying glass, and spend hours looking at documents, stamps, buttons. So many things are tied to him. The chatter of the typewriter I fell asleep to every night. The clock with the cracked glass. He checked it before he went out. As if the whole world depended on it. Typewriter. Cracked glass. A clock with a cracked glass. He filed newspaper articles in his clippings folder. He said all the cases were related. You just had to see the big picture. He marked the most important ones with a crested clip. So what is the crested clip? I would assume it's one of these, yeah. And once he put some reagent dust on a piece of cotton and said, "Chemistry never lies, unlike humans." He showed me this weird tube then, too. Like he was proud of it. And a tube. No. Well, there's lots of tubes around here, but it's one of these. He always kept the suitcase locked. He didn't even wipe it clean, so as not to attract attention. Inside were pliers, thin tongs. He called them keys without locks. Tongs and keys without locks. And we got a little diary. Okay. Show the journal to Mother. Well, let's go down to the family room. If anyone can make sense of Father's notes, it's Mother.
Thomas, you found it! I thought I hid it well enough. I was afraid you'd try to close your father's unsolved case.
What case?
The one that cost him his life. After he died, his colleagues gave me the journal he always carried. A few pages were missing, but I didn't think much of it back then. The ink's faded now. There's hardly anything left, but take it. Keep it as something to remember him by.
Oh no.
Promise me you'll leave this be. It's in the past, Thomas. Oh, these memories. They're too much. I need to lie down.
Alright, so she's going to lie down. She said to let it go, but how can I? With so many pieces still missing. Yeah, how can I? So it looks like my father died on his last case. Well, that ain't good. Let's honor his memory then, shall we? We don't need to go outside now. Let's check around. Can't achieve a proper balance without plates. Well, it's a good thing I only have one of those then. We don't just need the last. A muck. Now where's that sneaky little handy hiding? What do we need for this? 4 different things? To see the ink I need to get the pages wet, then dry again. Ah. Nothing like a missing piece to slow things down. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Which is right here. Conveniently enough. And I also got a cork. Maybe I'll get a cup out of this deal. Just have to find one first, and what does Mother usually add to the water? Herbs? No, something sweeter. So we need to add something in here. Making some iced tea or something? Not quite that hard yet, but we're getting warmer. Now, what else do I need to make it so? The feathers. Creaking old floorboards. Okay. Drag the gears onto the correct pegs by using the arrow button to turn the wheels. So we need to align these pegs into the gears real shape. Well, the first one is already. So is this one. Ah, almost had that one. There we go. It's possible to reveal the old writing by soaking the paper in rose water and drying it at a high temperature. Rose water. And a small hat. What is that? A dry flower? Alright, we got some rose tea. I guess we need both of these here. No, we only need this. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go on and get this soldier his hat back. And he gave me an harpoon. Or a spear. Which will make for an excellent piece for the dart. Look at that. Makeshift dart. Alright, let's fire this. So apparently I need help. Because my aim is not what it used to be. Use the sliders to place all the targets above their silhouettes on the dartboard. Alright, then the yellow one. And the blue one. Voila! A lollipop. Yum yum. A pipette as well. What do we need a piece of candy for? Oh, yeah, the ants. There you go, little buggers. Got me my last plate. Time for some scaling. A bottle of glue, or a can of glue. We also got a candle. And the waxing, or a seal. There we go. Did we need to glue something together somewhere? Oh my goodness, look at that. I feel like father wants to tell me something. Should I check this suitcase again? Well, it definitely looks like it had a resident in there. Find all the differences between the photo and the location. Alright. This is torn. This looks wrong. There's 3 here. That was also different. Confidential. Donut. Apple? No. It must be a really small one. There we go. Renowned detective Mr. Harding is currently investigating a series of smuggling crimes. According to Mr. Harding, the culprit behind the operation is Victor Hastings. However, the detective has yet to present any solid evidence supporting this claim. So that's why the mother, or my mother there, was worried when she saw that he's back in town. So he's the one that, I don't know, maybe killed him. Ah, a paper plane. Just what I need. Just what we need up here. Look at the marksmanship skill there. A putty knife and a handle. Putty knife. It looks more like a scraper. Alright, so we got some twine. And a matchbox. What do we need to light? Ah, yeah, of course. It's time to reveal some symbols. Reveal all the lines. Look the line to start with. And select the remaining ones, moving in the direction indicated by the arrows. One arrow moves you one line up or down. Okay. So we just start with one. Hal Finch has agreed to help me. So that means I need to go 2 up. He's also behind major smuggling operations in the city. I once saved his life. Now it's time to return the favor. I need solid proof.
So, Finch tried to help your father with the investigation, but now he's in prison and they won't let us near him. Oh, maybe his son knows something about the case.
Finch's son may have heard about this investigation from his father. We need to talk to him.
Finch once mentioned that he lives in a place with lots of neighbours, which means...
His house must be on a street with tall buildings.
Brilliant, detective. Lots of neighbours means lots of flats. We need to find a big, high building. Cecil Finch is in one of them.
Mr. Finch. Would you look at that? But he's in prison. Tall buildings, packed neighbors, but narrowed down, sort of. Alright. Talk to Cecil Finch, his son. We will do that. Oh, that actually scared me a bit. Alright, gorgeous graphic as usual. They really did a fantastic job with this. And I really like the voice acting. It fits perfectly with the narrative of the Victorian age of England. Any idea where we're headed? No, we don't need some twine. What do we have here? Lever, we need 1 more. 2 more. Better keep this place in mind in case I need to wash something. Residential area. Peeling these off dry. No, I won't think it will do. That will work. So we need the scraper. Nah, we need to wet it first. Pretty, yes. Cooperative? Absolutely not. And they are hiding something. Our gardener, I think, would tie them up somehow. Well, look at that. It's almost a bouquet. Got a rusty scissor. It's dirty. I guess it'll work anyway. Let's go to the residential area. Take a look. Or take a glander, as it would say back then. $120? That only means we have 20 to go. Did I miss one out here? It kind of looks like they're going 2, 3, 2, 3 for every second scene that I enter. It's not about breaking in, it's about knowing who lives where. Yeah. No, so I don't need some glue there. Can't get through. Can't investigate what I can't even see. These branches are too messy. Cut, cut, cut. No? What is this? Ink? It is. I don't brute force this to answer. This feels more specific. Alright, and we've got the second handle. Complete set of wheels would be lovely right about now. Yeah, he's a pesky thief stealing all the wheels. What's down here? It's clearly meant to be regulated, but something's missing. And... the handles, okay. So we got a bottle of ink. Do I need that up here? No, what do we need up here? Apparently I don't need anything. Alright. Aha! Use the arrows to open the position and the scissors so... Use the arrows to open and position the scissors so that the blade tips land under the blue drops. Come again. And we need to do it 3 times. Ah, okay. It's one of these puzzles. There we go. And the last one. Alright, let there be water. And we got a clean scissor now. I'd scoop some water if I had a mug, or a glass, or anything. Nope. A pipette? No. Well, we got some scissors. I wonder if I can cut these branches here now. Alright, so we got the plate for this bicycle bag. Morris lives in the last apartment. Coxon lives in the apartment with a number that is half of Morris's. Turner lives between Butler and Coxon. Butler lives farthest from Morris, and Coxon's neighbors are Turners and Jenkins. What is this? Kind of riddle? Tenant list? Ah! It's a puzzle code. Alright, probably can do something about this up here now. Is that enough? It is. Use the clues to figure out which resident lives in which apartment. Place each nameplate next to the correct apartment number. Alright, so let's see. Morris lives in the last apartment. Alright. Coxon lives in the apartment with a number that is half of Morris's. That must be number 3. See? Can't even count now. Turner lives between Butler and Coxon. So Butler must be in the first. Butler lives farthest from Morris. Yeah. Coxon's neighbors are Turner and Jenkins. There we go.
Oh, hello. It's me, Cecil Finch. Remember? Thomas Harding, right? Well, now that you're asking, yes. I do recall reading about Sergeant Harding in my father's notes on their case. When he caught me looking through them, he got furious and hid everything away.
Do you know where these notes are now?
They're probably still somewhere in the flat. I doubt Dad ever threw them away. You know, I'd really like to find those notes and learn more about my father too. So, maybe we can search together?
You're absolutely right. Let's search through his things here. Was he in the main chapter, that little kid? I can't even remember him. He probably was. He probably were. Alright, one more seal. Well, there's only one in here. That's right here. Lounging out on the couch. Look at all this. Must be very fond of paintings. What's here? An owl with an impaired eyesight? Can't have that. Let's find him another green jewel, by the looks of it. The Finches are a big family. One of his relatives is probably living here with Cecil now to look after him. Finch's family reunion, clearly missing a couple of guests. Yeah, let's finish his reunion then. Well, here's one of them. Slick and messy. Can't leave it like this. If I don't find a rag, maybe I can gather it up somehow. I sure can. It didn't take it all. Okay, we've got some oil. If I sprinkle some powder and give it a gentle brush, maybe I'll figure out the rest. You'll definitely find out the rest.